Okay, so I decided to do chocolate pudding because I like it, but I don't like chocolate. But pudding is a little bit different because it's a mix. So, some random facts about pudding is that people used to think it was healthy during the 19th century. Like, doctors would send it to you if you got like stomachache or something. They would send it as a medicine, which is not very good because it's milk and chocolate, so it would give you worse stomachache. And the recipe for chocolate pudding appeared in medical books before appearing in cookbooks, so it's a little bit weird. And it was very popular during the 19th century. Like, rich families would always give pudding after any meal, and in parties pudding would always be there, and it was a sign of like royalty, sort of. And in Europe and Africa, pudding is considered any mix of sweets that you serve after a meal. It's not like especially this mix of like cornstarch and milk. So, and the first pudding ever made was based on meat. It was like a sausage, but it was like a jelly meat, sort of. So it was not very good, and it was disgusting. The ingredients you need is milk. I didn't bring milk because it's hard to bring milk. So it's sugar. You need. It depends on the servings you're doing, but if you're doing for 8 servings, you need 10 cups of milk and 1 1/4 cup sugar is about these. You need cornstarch, about the same amount. And you need to mix these with the milk. You also need cocoa powder, chocolate powder, and some cinnamon. This is maybe too much, so we'll make it really spicy, but a little bit of cinnamon, maybe half a tablespoon. And some chocolate. So, yeah. And you could also put some whiskey, but it's not recommended. Okay, so to prepare it, you need a big saucepan, and you put the milk. Then when it's still cold, you need to mix it with the sugar and the cornstarch, because if you mix the cornstarch when the milk is hot, lumps will come out and it won't mix. And after it boils, like you need to wait until it boils. That would be about 2 minutes maybe, depending on the amount of milk you have. After you put these two, you have to put the cocoa powder and you mix it. Then you wait until it dissolves and you put the chocolate. You just need to chop the chocolate bar into really small amounts so it melts easily. And then you have to put a little bit of cinnamon, just maybe half a tablespoon. Then you need to stir it continually so it doesn't settle to the bottom. And you need to cook it for like 5 or 10 minutes or until you see it's really thick and it's hard to mix. And then you have to pour it into like a casserole or a baking dish or the cups, and then you put it to the fridge and wait for about like an hour and a half maybe until it gets like really hard. And the preparation time is about 5 to 7 minutes. The cooking time is like 10 minutes maybe, and it will be all ready in about an hour or 2 hours. Okay. Enjoy the chocolate pudding.